Tonight, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, it's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. It's the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Chicago Bears.
The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Chicago Bears and the Atlanta Falcons. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
On 1st and 10, Hartman. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Because his primary job is defending against the pass, you don't often see a cornerback making tackles in the backfield. But he's playing run all the way here.
Five men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Hartman. He gets it to Thomas. And he will have the Bears first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
Throwing on 1st down. Hartman over the middle. That's caught by Adams. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, just an excellent play there by the defense to not only pick it but take it back, because Charles looked like they were in a groove passing the football, several completions until that mistake.
They certainly did appear to be locked in, and with how this offense was moving along, I know we certainly didn't expect to see a pick to end this series. Whatever the cause was, maybe they tipped one of those scripted plays, maybe the defender just made a great read. It has certainly quickly changed the tone of this one.
Extra point attempt to follow here. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? A little on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoffs. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
It becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
And while it may be overplayed, in the media, it's real when it comes time to play ball.
To throw on 3rd down. Hartman. He'll get this out to Lynch, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Hartman. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hartman. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Now a first carry for their fullback. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Off the play fake. Hartman. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
From the gun on third down. Hartman over the middle, complete. That's Sherman. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 24-yard line. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
On first down, Hartman. Throw left side, complete. That's Robertson. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Hands it off out of the gun. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On fourth down, Hartman. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told, and it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up so he could use the rest, and I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one, because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Stanley. And this will be a Falcons first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Back to throw. Rich. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. They'll come up now on second and a yard. Off play action. Rich. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 35. Operating from the gun, Rich. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Off the play fake, Rich. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows a defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
Throwing to start the drive. Hartman. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. These two teams all tied after one. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Stanley. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down. Rich. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. On 3rd down. It's Stanley. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
They show run with three tight ends here on first down. Looking to throw. Rich. This is caught. Touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. That time a 6-play drive. And the Falcons score to cap it off. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Hartman. Now they go screen. It's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Hartman. He finds his man. Complete. That's Richards. 4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a first down.
I like the call on 3rd and 2. They were geared up to stop the run. I like the fact they just hit him quick. Little slant route. All about timing there, partner.
Yeah, the timing, everything well executed. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. On the give, this is their fullback.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, you might want to get out of the way.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Hartman. He throws, and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 16.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun, Hartman. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. The give to the fullback on the dive. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point forthcoming. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the interception on the opening drive, but bounced back to throw a touchdown last time out. And he'll look to build on that as they start 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Rich. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
On the frustration for the defensive guys because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Rich over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Looking to throw. Rich. He finds his man, complete. That's Stanley.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Back to throw. Rich looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Myers. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
Here we go.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
43 is the mic, 43. Check, 43. That's right, baby. They don't.
Looking to throw. Rich. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Stanley. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
The Falcons send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Hartman, and Thomas has it. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Back to throw, Hartman. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. And now a carry here for their fullback. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man, and he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though, but I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Hartman. He finds his man complete. That's Robertson. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Looking to throw on second down. Hartman throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lynch.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 30. 12 yards there as they move the chains. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Hartman. Over the middle, complete. That's Richards.
And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw again. The quick slant caught. Touchdown Bears. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
A try here for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away.
And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. And the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. And they'll have 50 seconds to work with, so that really plenty of time to try to put something together.
On 1st and 10. Rich. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver.
Finding room at midfield.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Looking to throw. Rich. He finds his man. Complete. It's Stanley. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Throwing on 1st down. Rich. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. But first, let's take a look back to Saturday's NFC divisional round game. And it was the Philadelphia Eagles who are moving on as they eliminate the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, in our game, we're set up for a terrific second half. So to find out who will advance to the NFC title game, let's send it back out to Brandon Gott.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. And the Falcons ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But they run it more effectively, they make it even bigger plays in the passing game.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Up the middle they go. Stanley. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Rich. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Well, when you time those screen passes perfectly, they can work perfectly, but that time it took a little too long to develop.
And you zeroed in on exactly what makes that play go. Timing. Because if the timing's off at all, those unblocked defenders coming at the quarterback, they'll put him on the deck.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Looking to throw. Hartman. He finds his man. Complete. It's Robertson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd and long. Hartman. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on him. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this 2nd half. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Stanley. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return, and the Bears take over. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively, just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back to throw. Hartman. He finds his man. Complete. That's Richards. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Hartman. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's taken to the 26. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for
is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. To throw on second down. Rich firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. On first down, Rich got his man complete over the middle. It's Myers. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Rich steps away to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Rich. He finds his man complete. It's Stanley. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. The last series for him a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, Hartman over the middle. It's Thomas. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try and run with their fullback. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Throwing on 1st down, Hartman. He'll air it out deep for Thomas.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
And you get deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level in what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that throw.
The Falcons offense set to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Rich. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On 1st down, Rich, he finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On 1st and 10, Rich, over the middle, complete. That's Stanley. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down, it's Stanley. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll keep it on the ground. Stanley. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Rich. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Stanley. And here he'll get it down to the 7. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Rich. And it's caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
Extra point attempt to come here. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game.
Nowhere to go here. He lost
lost the football, and the Falcons grab it. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't it?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time,